welcome to the last video in the chakra series. The link to all the other videos in the series has been listed in the description box. Until now, we have discussed that there are 7 main chakras in our body. Each chakra allows energy to flow through the body. The working of these chakras depends on what you think, what you eat, what you feel, anxiety, stress, and so on. These chakras can get blocked and can suffer, since each chakra is responsible for a part of your life. Thus, if the chakra gets blocked or is imbalanced, then the part of life that it is responsible for will suffer. And not to mention that all the chakras are linked. Thus, if one falters, the dirty energy is distributed among the others, creating trouble in your entire life. This is not to scare you, but rather to empower you. If you understand these chakras, you can help yourself build a beautiful life. The 7th chakra is the Crown Chakra. Its name in Sanskrit is Sahasra, which means 1,000-petaled. It's like a lotus flower with 1,000 petals. Some people, when meditate, can experience this flower blooming with positive energy. It is located at the top of your head, from where you're connected to God. It's like your crown, accepting energy from above. And it's violet in color. Some people also see it as white. Its base is violet color, but because of the energy, it can appear as white as well. This chakra connects us with the universe. It works with consciousness and is the master of thought. It can give visions of the future and messages received from your angels. We all have energy sabotaging habits, and these affect the functioning of any chakra. The good news is that we can decode how it can reach its full potential. Let's first understand what part of your body is directed by this chakra. The Crown Chakra is primarily associated with the pituitary gland, and then the pineal and the hypothalamus. I'm sure by now you understand how important this can be. Because of its location, we can't forget to mention that it is closely related to the brain and the nervous system. This is something that I have felt in my life, and I would like to share it with you. Perhaps you would have felt it too. If you just think about it, when you look at your legs and hands, it still feels far. It feels like it's yours, but still it's at a distance. But when you think about your brain, when you think about your face, it seems more close to you. It seems like it's closer to your heart, it's yours. Especially the facial features and the brain. It's magical. It's evident. People feel that. Because the connection with the universe is on the top. You're connected with the earth at the bottom through your feet. But the universal connection is through the Crown Chakra. Because of this reason, it also controls your consciousness, attachment with the higher consciousness, your thoughts, bliss, awareness, wisdom, patterns in life, connection with the universal energy. And this is the place where you can break all limits and become limitless. This chakra allows access to the utmost clarity and enlightened wisdom. Now imagine what might happen if this chakra is not working properly, if it's blocked or imbalanced. Do you think you might just become close-minded? You might practice extreme cynicism, or maybe disconnected from the universe, or face extreme confusion due to overthinking. You might even feel fearful, and you might lose faith in others. You might face lack of clarity or direction. You might even have a desire to oversleep. Or you might feel exhausted all the time. Or sometimes when the chakra is too overactive, there could be hyper-spiritualization. Your alignment with the body and earthly matters can go weak. When I was studying meditation about 17 years ago, I was told that everyone's subconscious mind is connected. Your conscious mind is with you, but everyone's subconscious mind is connected because it's connected to the higher power. I'll make a different video about that to make it clear for you. But just know that Crown Chakra is the main important one, wherein you connect with the higher consciousness and with others as well. This is the chakra responsible for telepathy. This is the chakra responsible for receiving messages from everyone. If you wish to master the benefits of the Crown Chakra, then all you need to do are simple things. You can start with yoga. If you can do Sheesh Asana, that is the headstand, then you should do it for 10 minutes every day. There are other yoga asanas that can help you build a balanced Crown Chakra, like rabbit pose. You can balance your chakra using affirmations, such as, I am open to new ideas, or I am guided by the higher power, and I accept the guidance, etc. Any affirmation that lets you be connected to the higher power will work. One of the easy ways is to practice gratitude. It elevates your frequency and allows you to create a balance in life. You can even try some natural foods in the color violet, like eggplant or red grapes. I would also recommend for you to keep your digestive system in order so that the energy can flow freely and there is no blockage. If you cannot do any of the above, then listen to the Beej mantra for the next few minutes. Simply sit in a relaxing position, close your eyes, and focus on your Crown Chakra. Just listen to the mantra every day for a few minutes.
Ah.